What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our Madden 17 draft rebuild here with the Toronto Thunderbirds. Now, this is the season, mate. I'm telling ya. I want to go ahead and thank you to all the serious criticism in the comment section of the last video. Let me address this right now. I always draft quarterback. This is true. I do draft a lot of quarterbacks, but I have to take what the game gives me though. If I've got 5 first-round picks and I only have 2 guaranteed superstars and one of them is a quarterback, I think that's kind of a null round, because if they're not going to give me a superstar from a different position, then why would I waste my time taking a free safety with the first pick when I can get a guaranteed superstar that we can then translate that, flip it if you will, for the next year first round pick in hopes that we will get that free safety that is a guaranteed superstar. Second thing is, you guys asked me to adjust the schemes on the team. I've done it for every individual player. I've adjusted the schemes, checking it out. June is now an 82 overall, Pro Size is a 90, Stefon Diggs is 87, and Zach Chavez with the scheme change at I think 24? At 24 years old is 87 overall. McAfee is an 81 still, Pelshak is still rocking out at 86. Even though I did all the scheme changes for the offensive line, nobody went up in overall at all. But on the defensive end of things, we did make some significant gain. Van Pelt is still chilling at 83. With the linebacking core, Kesey went up to an 84, Burrows at 81, Decker at 82. Kendricks is an 83. On the D-line, Linval Joseph, his last season on this team before we trade him away, is an 85 overall. McDonald with the scheme change went up to an 89 overall. Hunter went up to an 87. Now, Loud was known as our #1 cornerback. He was 83 overall. Cones was only an 81. With the scheme change, Alan Loud is now our second cornerback, and Fatel Cons is 85 overall at cornerback #1. This is the best possible team we have. I personally think this is a playoff team. I am so confident that we will scrape our way into the playoffs. The wild card round I'll take, I'm going to simulate immediately to the playoffs. I'm not getting any week 3 cheese. I'm not getting any mid-year updates. No week 15 Heisman cheese. No Super Bowl MVP All-Star Game cheese. We are going right to the wild card round, because this team will take us to the wild cards. I'm not even joking, man. I am not even joking. We are going right to the playoffs. GG superstars. We don't care. We don't care. We're going right to the playoffs, my dude. We got this. We got this. We got this. Come on. Oh, cringe. So cringe. My guess is that we didn't skip the wild card round and go to the divisional round. Let's go find out where we finished this year. Are you joking? Like, I'm legit about to call it quits on this franchise because we can't even finish 3rd in the standings. We've done everything we can do. Scheme changes. What more can we do? Let's go check out the stats on the season, man. Let's go see. The sub said that June was definitely the way to go in terms of quarterback. Let's go check out if that was true. Lucas June played disgusting, mate. 3,700 yards, 24 touchdowns, 22 interceptions, only 232 yards a game. So this guy was clearly a one-year wonder. CJ Pro Size, once again, barely cracked 1,000 yards. I swear to God, I'm about to ship off Pro Size and start TJ Bars, mate, because at least I know this guy can drop a meme mixtape at the end of the season. Stefon Diggs was the only receiver to eclipse 1,000 yards. Pelshak, 86 overall, only had 803 yards. McAfee was 675. Chavez with 581. On the defensive end, what did Fatel Cones do? 128 tackles for Decker, nice. Burrows had 123. Fatel Cones definitely raised his interceptions. Burrows went up to 3 interceptions, Decker with 2 as well. So that middle linebacking core in particular is definitely putting in work. Alan Loud had 2, Kendricks with 1, Fails with 1. What about sacks though? 13.5 for McDonald. Hunter had 10. What about TFLs though? 7 for Linval Joseph. He's got to go. This is his last season with the Thunderbirds, mate. Such bullshit, man. Dak Prescott got the MVP. Some random David Johnson's been putting in work. He's 99 overall. Holy shit, the Cards are 11-5. Alright, man, NFC, let's go check it out. David Johnson won Offensive Player of the Year. How does that make any sense? Dak Prescott wins MVP. but David Johnson gets Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year is going to go to Quan Alexander. The Buccaneers are 12-3. Hassan Reddick, we finished second. Bud Dupree plays for the Bears. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Quadir T on an 8-7-1 Seahawks squad. Not even a nominee, mate. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Cadron Stiff. We were going to take this guy and we passed up on him. Did we get one? At least one? No. Again, no. Best quarterback is going to go to Dak Prescott, obviously. Best running back is going to go to David Johnson. Did we finish in the top? Best receiver, where's Zach Chavez? How is not one singular person from the Thunderbirds not in here, mate? No offensive lineman. Oh, here we go. Josh McDonald finished second on best D lineman, so that's all right. At least one of us made it. Oh, here we go. DB Fatal Cones. Let's go, boy. But I did learn from the comments once again. This is what I'm talking about, man. You guys always help me improve in this game with your little tips and your little tricks and shit. So let's go ahead and go to Spend Team XP, mate. Who finished in first? Josh McDonald, I'm going to guess. CJ Pelshak with 8,729. Get that awareness up to 75. Get the route running up a little bit again. Get the spec catch up 1. Pelshak is going to go to 90 overall. Sean Antrim, quarterback. I don't know who this guy is. I assume he was a backup. Let's just get that all into your awareness, my dude. 82, not bad, not bad. Josh McDonald finished with 8,500. We should definitely eclipse that 90 overall mark with Josh McDonald. Finesse is already a 95, not bad. Play rec, we definitely got to get that up to a 74. Okay, I thought we had a lot more XP than that, but then you remember that we only had 8,000. You know, we're doing it tough right now, living off 2-minute noodles and our tuna cans with our XP right now. We didn't even go up 1 overall. All right, Fatal Cones is sitting at an 85 overall. What can we do to you, my man? 30,000 XP to go up 1 speed. 5,000 for 1 zone? Coach coming off contract. We need to get Coach back because I really CBF changing all the schemes up and shit again. It took me like 50 minutes. Let's go ahead and simulate right to the off season, man. We're not even in the discussions. I'm gonna bring up. The Cardinals are flying high with a 58-7 Super Bowl victory. Nah! Hold on a second. There's no way. Oh my God! Cardinals! Aaron Rodgers plays for San Diego. He had a 31.5 passer rating in the Super Bowl. Nah! David Johnson had 4 touchdowns and 162 yards. Oh man, I hope this can turn into IRL, please. I would love to win the Super Bowl 58-7. We legit got we got fired. Because some people did bring this up with me. They said, you are going to get fired because of how much money you're in the hole. I feel like I'm a country borrowing off another country right now. I'm broke as shit, alright? We're going to go ahead and jump back into our Thunderbirds. Where are they at? Where's Thunderbirds? Here we go. We're just going to jump right back in there. Holy shit, what a crazy postseason. Let's go ahead and simulate to the draft, man. Obviously, we can't pick anybody up in the free agency. If you're new to this series, not allowed to trade for talent. The only thing we're allowed to trade for is draft picks. So let's see how management handled the situation. We're $110 million in the hole. As you can see, at the end of free agency, Cam Chancellor is still chilling. Cadet is still an 82 overall. Nobody wants his ass. Oh, man. All right. So, this is really awkward, actually. We didn't re-sign any players because I was that confident. Because we didn't re-sign anybody, we don't have any receivers. Chavez and McAfee left the team. So did some of our offensive linemen. Patrick Fails got moved down to cornerback number 2. Let's start the NFL draft. Because we need this right now. We have no players, mate. We actually really need to get a right tackle. Demon Dada is a run blocker. It doesn't even matter. The point is we need a right tackle. We got a right tackle right here. Second, first, second again. Not bad. I'll take it. Honestly, at this point, it's like this series is coming to an end, mate. 74. Alright, man, we're going to take this right guard, Jordan Drayton, out of Oregon. 6, second, first, and third. That's solid as hell for the third round. Wow, that was cringe. What's with these combine reports? These are tragic. Joey Roman, I mean, he looks solid. Oh! We gotta talk this out, man. We gotta talk this out. Our receivers are trash, mate. Our left tackle is 69 overall. Our defense, man. Oh my god, man. So the good news is we still do have Patrick Fales, who's sitting at an 85 overall. Kendricks went down to a 79. Fatal Cones, for whatever reason, went down to an 81. I don't know what's going on with the scheme change or something there. Second string quarterback is 70. And Bobo is 64 overall, man. Trash. Trash. You know, maybe I just planned all along. Maybe I accidentally forgot to re-sign all of our star players. We are less than a month away from Madden 18. Would you guys like me to retire as Matt Hedrick and take over for none other than TJ Bars? Looking at this team right here, we are not going to get it done on simulation. We took a major step back. In fact, we just Michael Jackson moonwalked our way out of wildcard contention. So I'm thinking of just taking over for TJ Bars. Let me know what you guys think. That being said though, that's a big twist of events and I am thinking about taking over for TJ Bars. And finally we'll be able to check out the jerseys, the team, everything like that. So with that being said, catch you back next time, man. I'm out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense.